Yo, look, where my mom, yo, I'm saying, look, my brother done fucking died, go.
Yo, chill, man, nah. Relax, man.
Relax, man.
Nah,
God. Where this going, man?
Feel that, man. Chill, you can feel that.
Hello, man. We, yo.
Chill. It's chill. You gonna be alright.
It's fine. Yo, he fucking died?
Nah.
Yo,
He alright. Chill,
Nah,
man.
he
Chill.
ain't dead. He ain't dead.
Yeah, it's that Choco shit. That's that loco shit. Straight up Carlos best shit. Niggas wear vest shit. Hey, yeah, it's a Red Hood crime saga. The names was changed to protect the guilty. Yeah, Shorty was used to being jiggy, but then he fell off and did a bid for spanking this kid up in the city. Sitting pretty, pimping the act and kept a stack on him. Pulled over one night and his man stashed cracks on him. See, he was wanted and his fam started flipping on him. His mind was haunted cause the law put a whipping on him. Shorty was feared and respected, known for slapping niggas and stripping them, make them walk around the projects butt naked. Nigga remind me of the good fellas, but deep down the snake mans wanted to knock him off cause they was jealous. They made a deal and got him back, shit was foul. He got the manslaughter cause he knew he would've blew the trial. Niggas were scheming all along and got acquitted on him. His girl and his man broke in the safe and they shitted on him. And now they living the fast life and he's hitting that ass, right? And got a hook to the glass pipe. The game never changed, only the players. Well, some inherit castles and thrones, some end up deathbed layers. Victims of the system stripped mentally, hit with 25 to life or the death penalty. The game never changed, only the players. Well, some inherit castles and thrones, some end up deathbed layers. Victims of the system and stripped mentally, hit with 25 to life or the death penalty. 6 months without a visit, now he's getting worried. Up north scraping and yanking niggas for their commissary. Been down for 5, came home and still wanted that nigga dead. Got on his feet and put rewards out on that nigga head. Running 2 spots, shit was hot so he fled out of state cause he's out on parole and his PO's dying to violate. His rule is narrow, he's barrel cause he's on the run. Walking in the building with his back against the door holding his gun. Running the pipe ready to spank something. Cutting grams with his man holding the blade ready to shank something. See now he's getting major money. Throwing bricks and the niggas in his clique started acting funny. He started sniffing, getting high of his own supply. Shorty was slipping and his ass was about to die. Pimped his workers with high heels and a skirt. Now they scheming to put his 10% ass in the dirt. The game never changed, only the players. Well, some inherit castles and thrones, some end up deathbed layers. Victims of the system and stripped mentally, hit with 25 to life or the death penalty. The game never changed, only the players. Well, some inherit castles and thrones, some end up deathbed layers. Victims of the system and stripped mentally, hit with 25 to life or the death penalty. He worked his way up from grinding and scraping hand to hand on the block and slinging rocks on consignment. He got plugged and now he's juggling bricks and moving weight and bubbling gas and trafficking big A's out of the state. Faked his death and ducked the feds, but little did he know that his ex had put a price out on his fucking head. One night she plugged him to a pickup, he's supposed to pick a brick up. She let him right into a fucking stick-up. His wheel was spinning fast, the walls of hell were closing, and Angel of Death was on his ass. His adversaries rose again. 100 grand in the trunk to cop the crystal. He was sleep. That nigga in the back seat had packed the pistol. He put 2 in his Kango and twisted his wig backwards. Yanked the suitcase out the trunk, fucking snake bastard. Left him slump over the wheel with his wig peeled. Brains on the dashboard and blood all on the windshield. I watched him lay on his deathbed with a swollen head. Waited for his heart to stop, cause he was brain dead. Angel of Death was waiting by his bedside. He jerked his arm the next morning and then a tear ran down his left eye. 6 men carried his coffin, put him 6 feet in the ground while I stood 6 feet over in a black suit looking down. Thinking, why was I chose to survive and bear these memories? Fucking with that dirty game, death is always the penalty. Yo, rest in peace, my brother Ra, Bumpy, Junior, Herb, you know what I'm saying, Just, Jeff Frey, my man Steve-O, they all was shot in the head. The game never changed, only the players. Well, some inherit castles and thrones, some end up deathbed layers. Victims of the system and stripped mentally, hit with 25 to life or the death penalty. The game never changed, only the players. Well, some inherit castles and thrones, some end up deathbed layers. Victims of the system stripped mentally, hit with 25 to life or the death penalty. Death Be the Penalty remix shit. This right here is a Red Hook crime saga. The names was changed to protect the guilty. Yeah, Shorty was used to being jiggy, but then he fell off and did a bit for spanking his kid up in the city. Sitting pretty, pimping the act, kept a stack on him. Pulled over one night and this man stashed racks on him. See, he was wanted and his fam started flipping on him. His mom was on it cause a law put a whipping on him. Shorty was feared and respected, known for slapping niggas and stripping them, making walk around the projects butt naked. Niggas remind me of the good fellas, but deep down the snake mans wanted to knock him off cause they was jealous. Snitched on him and got him bagged and the shit was foul. He copped a manslaughter knowing he would've blew the trial. Niggas was scheming all along and got acquitted on him. His girl and his man broke in the safe and they shitted on him. And now they living the fast life and they hitting the ass, right? And got her hooked on the glass pipe. The game never changed, only the players. But some inherit castles and thrones, some end up deathbed layers. Victims of the system stripped mentally. Hit with 25 to life or the death penalty. The game never changed, only the players. But some inherit castles and thrones, some end up deathbed layers. Victims of the system stripped mentally. Hit with 25 to life or the death penalty. 6 months without a visit, now he's getting worried. Up north scraping, yanking niggas for their commissary. Been down for 5, came home and still wanted that nigga dead. Got on his feet and put rewards out on that nigga head. Running 2 spots when shit was hot, he fled out of state cause he's out on parole and his PO's dying to violate. His will is narrow, he's barrel cause he's on the run, walking in his building with his back against the door holding his gun. Running the pipe ready to spank something. Cutting grams with his mans holding the blade ready to shank something. See, now he's getting major money. Throwing bricks in the niggas in his clique, they started acting funny. He started sniffing, getting high up his own supply. Shorty was slipping and his ass was bound to die. Pimped his workers with high heels in the skirt. Now they scheming to put his 10% ass in the dirt. The game never changed, only the players. Well, some inherit castles and thrones, some end up deathbed layers. Victims of the system stripped mentally. Hit with 25 to life or the death penalty. He worked his way up from grinding and scraping hand to hand on the block and slinging rocks on consignment. He got plugged and now he's juggling bricks and moving weight and bubbling gas and traffic and big A's out of the state. Faked his death and ducked the feds, but little did he know that his ex had a price out on his fucking head. One night she organized a pickup, he's supposed to pick a brick up. She let him right into a fucking sticker. His world was spinning fast, the walls of hell were closing in. Angel of death was on his ass, his adversary rose again. 100 grand in the trunk to cop the crystal. He was asleep, nigga in the back seat, packed the pistol. He put 2 in his Kango and twist his wig backwards and yanked the loot out the trunk, the fucking snake bastard, and left him slumped over the wheel with his wig peeled. Brains on the dashboard and blood all on the windshield. I watched him lay on his deathbed with a swollen head. We waited for his heart to stop as he was brain dead. Angel of death was waiting by his bedside. He jerked his arm the next morning and then a tear ran down his left eye. 6 men carried his coffin, put him 6 feet in the ground while I stood 6 feet over in a black suit looking down. Thinking, why was I chosen to survive and bear these memories? Fucking with that dirty game, death is always the penalty. The game never changed, only the players. Well, some inherit castles and thrones, some end up deathbed layers. Victims of the system is stripped mentally. Hit with 25 to life or the death penalty. The game never changed, only the players. Well, some inherit castles and thrones, some end up deathbed layers. Victims of the system is stripped mentally. Hit with 25 to life or the death penalty. Yeah, rest in peace. My brother Rob, Uncle Bumpy, Jeff Ray.
In a hole. This roast now the curse gave my faith in. I rose from beneath the surface of earth as Satan, inflicting people with war, drugs, diseases. Jumped up, fell back to sleep, resurrected. Jesus, healing the same motherfucker as it's inflicted. Spreading righteousness, the word of God, my mind is twisted. A holy more dimension, I'm sort of brain dead. Spirits got me under pressure and they f***ing up my head. Now I lay me down to sleep. I pray the Lord, my soul to keep. And if I should die before I awake, I pray the Lord, my soul to take. A priest performed an exorcist when I was conceived at birth, to cast another demon off the earth. Devils worship me like a thesis. Nurses roll me in a room full of priests, where they attempted to cleanse my soul from evil.
Yeah. This be chapter 2, Conscious of Sin.
Fucking head.
My mind sometimes be haunted by my memories. Visions in my head show me digging up my enemies. I hate to go to sleep because of the dread that's in my head. At times I find myself running from shadows of the dead. They're trying to pull me under and bury me alive. I wake up thinking it's over and thinking I survived. They pull me back to sleep and separate my soul from my body and put my bloody flesh in a hole. Shit gets worse now, the curse gave my faith in. I rose from beneath the surface of earth as Satan, inflicting people with war, drugs, diseases. Jumped up, fell back to sleep, resurrected. Jesus, healing the same motherfuckers I just inflicted. Spreading righteousness, the word of God, my mind is twisted. A holy war mental, I'm sort of brain dead. Spirits got me under pressure and they fucking up my head. Now I lay me down to sleep. I pray the Lord, my soul to keep. And if I should die before I awake, I pray the Lord, my soul to take. A priest performed an exorcist when I was conceived at birth. The casting of the demon off the earth. Devils worship me like a thesis. Nurses roll me in a room full of priests. When they attempted to cleanse my soul from evil with crosses, Bibles, holy words, and needles. Red rum, voices, evil dead. They told me I snatched the cross, kicked the priest in the head and left him holy. My spiritual circle's evil. Priests, they attacked it. They jumped all over my flesh and put me in a straight jacket. Strapped me to the bed, the priest screamed as he bled. They tackled me and shackled me from my feet up to my head. Now I lay to rest, no longer stressing my escape. I fall deep into a dream. I see those spirits and I awake. Now I lay me down to sleep. I pray the Lord, my soul to keep. And if I should die before I awake, I pray the Lord, my soul to take. Another time my mind dwelled on a spell. I heard cries from the dead souls burning in hell. Visions of their flesh drowning in the flood. While in the hallucination I seen heads soaked in blood. I snapped back to reality and asked for my Bible. Open it up in hurry confusion, reaching for survival. But all of a sudden I'm overpowered by that curse. The psalms that I read make my visions worse. Seen a therapist, told me spirits tried to bury me. Spirit was on my mind when I was done. He needed therapy. He recommended a baptism, a sacrifice. My soul rose to heaven but was cast back down by Christ in forms of thunder, rain, hail, heavy winds. Not even the blood of Christ could cleanse my conscience of sin. Straight up, going through them spiritual chambers, dealing with death. Come back to haunt you in the mental. No doubt, straight up that red hook, ill shit, drug game shit. yo, it's a Red Hood crime saga. The names was changed to protect the guilty. Yo, Shorty was used to being jiggy, but then he fell off and did a bid for spanking this kid up in the city. Sitting pretty, pimping the act and kept a stack on him. Pulled over one night and his man stashed cracks on him. See, he was wanted and his fam started flipping on him. His mind was haunted cause the law put a whipping on him. Shorty was feared and respected, known for slapping niggas and stripping to make him walk around the projects butt naked. It remind me of the good fellas, but deep down the snake mans wanted to knock him off cause they was jealous. They made a deal and got him back, it was foul. He copped a manslaughter cause he knew he would've blew the trial. He's a scheming all along and got acquitted on him. His girl and his man broke in the safe and they shitted on him. And now they living the fast life and he's hitting that, right? And got a hook to the glass pipe. The game never changed, only the players. Well, some inherit castles and thrones, some end up deathbed layers. Victims of the system stripped mentally. Hit with 25 to life or the death penalty. The game never changed, only the players. Well, some inherit castles and thrones, some end up deathbed layers. Victims of the system and stripped mentally. Hit with 25 to life or the death penalty. 6 months without a visit, now he's getting worried. Up north scraping and yanking it's for their commissary. Been down for 5, came home and still wanted that dead. Got on his feet and put rewards out on that head. Running 2 spots was hot, so he fled out of state cause he's out on parole and his PO's dying to violate. His rule is narrow, he's paro cause he's on the run, walking in the building with his back against the door holding his gun. One in the pipe ready to spank something, cutting grams with his man holding the blade ready to shank something. See, now he's getting major money. Throwing bricks and then in his clique started acting funny. He started sniffing, getting of his own supply. Shorty was slipping and his ass was about to die. Pimped his workers with high heels in the skirt. Now they scheming to put his 10% ass in the dirt. The game never changed, only the players. Well, some inherit castles and thrones, some end up deathbed layers. Victims of the system and stripped mentally. Hit with 25 to life or the death penalty. The game never changed, only the players. Well, some inherit castles and thrones, some end up deathbed layers. Victims of the system and stripped mentally. Hit with 25 to life or the death penalty. He worked his way up from grinding and scraping hand in hand on the block and slinging rocks on consignment. He got plugged and now he's juggling bricks and moving weight and bubbling gats and trafficking big A's out of the state. Faked his death and ducked the feds. But little did he know that his ex had put a price out on his head. One night she plugged him to a pickup. She's supposed to pick a brick up. She let him right into a stick up. His wheel was spinning fast, the walls of hell were closing, and Angel of Death was on his ass. His adversaries rose again. 100 grand in the trunk to cop the crystal. He was asleep. That in the back seat had packed a pistol. He put 2 in his Kango and twisted his wig backwards. Yanked the suitcase out the trunk. The snake left him slump over the wheel with his wig peel. Brains on the dashboard and blood all on the windshield. I watched him lay on his deathbed with a swollen head. Waited for his heart to stop cause he was brain dead. Angel of Death was waiting by his bedside. He jerked his arm the next morning and then a tear ran down his left eye. 6 men carried his coffin, put him 6 feet in the ground while I stood 6 feet over in a black suit looking down. Thinking, why was I chose to survive and bear these memories? With that dirty game, death is always the penalty. Yo, rest in peace, my brother Ra, Bumpy, Junior, Herb, you know what I'm saying? Just, Jeffrey, my man Steve-O, they all was shot in the head. The game never changed, only the players. Well, some inherit castles and thrones, some end up deathbed layers. Victims of the system and stripped mentally. Hit with 25 to life or the death penalty. The game never changed, only the players. Well, some inherit castles and thrones, some end up deathbed layers. Victims of the system stripped mentally. Hit with 25 to life or the death penalty. Penalty.